Welcome back to the mat. I am so happy that you're here. Not only is this our first workout of 2025, which is crazy to say, how is it 2025? Not only is this our first workout of 2025, but this is also the first workout of our January reset. I don't hate or love, I'm gonna be honest, the idea of like new year, new me, but I do think it's a great time to like reset your goals, refine your goals, rebrand your goals, as all the girlies on TikTok are doing right now, and really excited about bringing this to you. This is the first of our 10 days that we're gonna be spending on the mat together. I'm really excited about it. Today we're gonna do like a 15-ish minute full body workout, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of strengthening. I know if you guys are anything like me that you are feeling it after the holidays. A lot of travel, a lot of socialization. My body just needs a bit of a reset, which is why we're here. So let's get started on our mats. You're not gonna need any props for this, but let's go ahead and lie on down. And let's just start with a little bit of breathing. I'm gonna bring my arms overhead to give myself a little bit of a stretch. Then bring one hand on my belly, one hand on my chest. I just wanna be able to feel my lungs expanding, feel my belly expanding as I breathe here. So we're inhaling, feeling everything rise, exhaling, let it all release. Inhale, exhale. And with every inhale, I want you to think about growing a little bit longer. With every exhale, I want you to think about sinking your back a little bit closer to that mat. You guys know that we love a nice flat spine here in Pilates, a nice imprinted spine. So that's what we're gonna start working on. Inhaling, growing longer. Exhale, release into the mat deeper. Let's do a few more. Just getting our body and our mind ready for this workout, for this Pilates. Let's do one more inhale, one more exhale. All the air out. Let's bring our arms alongside our body. Maybe they just tickle the back of our heels. We're gonna go into some spinal articulation. So moving from our low back, from our pelvis first, we're gonna rotate it up off the mat, peeling the rest of our spine along with it. So we're a nice straight line here at the top. Our hips, our knees, our shoulders are all in one long line. And moving from our upper back, we're gonna roll it back down. We're starting nice and slow because we just want to remember what it feels like to be in our body. Maybe this is your first ever Pilates class, in which case, welcome. So happy that you're here. But I think the most important thing for 2025 and the energy that we want to bring into this new year is just, going with the flow. Following where our body takes us. When you're at the top, I want you to think about pressing your knees a little bit farther away from you. That'll elongate your hip flexors here and just give you a little bit more of a stretch. Let's come back down. We're gonna do one more. Inhaling on the way up. Hold. Exhale on the way back down. Let's go ahead and lengthen our legs straight. Lengthen our arms straight out behind us. Big stretch, a good morning stretch as they would call it in yoga. And I want you to bring your hands to the sky, almost like you're a zombie rising up out of the ground. We're gonna inhale here. Exhale, feel your shoulders really plug into your back. Inhale. Exhale, start to peel yourself up, 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 off of that mat, rounding over your lap, almost like there's like a beach ball or a cactus. Keeping your arms by your ears, stretch past your toes. And we're gonna inhale on our way back down. Inhaling here. Exhale at the very bottom. Let our arms go back behind our head. Inhale as we start to lift. Exhale as we round over, peeling our back up off the mat. So we did a little bit of spinal articulation in our bridge, and now we're taking that to the next level by peeling ourselves off of the mat entirely, the opposite direction. Let's do a few more. Inhale. Exhale, begin to peel your back up off the mat. You might notice there's some sticky spots, and that's okay. We're just warming up for right now. Lower yourselves back down. We're gonna do one more. When you're here, maybe hold on to your toes, hold on to your shins wherever you reach, and just pull yourself forward with a flat back. It's gonna get into your hamstrings. Okay, bring your chin and your forehead towards your legs. Even if you're way up here, totally fine. We're just trying to get more of that rounding sensation through our back. We're gonna sit up straight. Maybe shimmy our shoulders out so they feel level. And we're gonna roll all the way back down again. This time I want you to bring your right leg up to the sky. Actually, let's bring it into our chest. Give it a squeeze first. Then we're gonna bring it up towards the sky. You want your knee to be as straight as you can get it without locking it out. We're just gonna make some teeny tiny little circles, almost like we're tracing a baseball size right above us. We're gonna go across our body, out and up. Just a tiny little rotation through this hip. I want you to think about your pelvis staying nice and stable so you're not rocking from side to side as you do your little circles. These are nice, slow, controlled circles, and I'm pointing my toe here. Let's reverse that direction. Really working our thighs here, working our hamstrings, working our pelvic stability as we make these teeny tiny little circles. Bring it back in. Pull it into your chest. Let's switch legs. Pulling your left knee into your chest. Arms lengthen down. Leg lengthens up. We're gonna do those same baseball size circles. Just going right over your hip. So we want to be, again, as straight of a knee as possible. Using our abs here to bring our leg up, almost like there's a rubber band. Our thighs are controlling it from side to side. Let's go ahead and reverse those circles. We're going out, down, in, out, down, in. Just small baseball size circles. Don't forget to breathe. Inhaling and exhaling here. Bring your knee in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lengthen it out long. Stretch your body. We're going to do a roll up here. So inhaling, arms come to the sky. Exhale, we're going to roll up, up, up. Over, over, over. Nice. I want you to bend your knees. Bring your feet flat on the floor. And your knees are going to be about shoulder width distance apart. We're going to go for rolling like a ball. Hold on to your ankles. If your ankles are too much, you can hold on to your shins or even behind your thighs. But I think ankles is the best position to start with. We're going to have our heels together, toes apart, and you have a little bit of space between your heels and your bum. I want you to just pick your feet up off the ground and balance. Come back down. Pick your heels up, balance. Your feet are in a Pilates V, which is a first position if you were doing a ballet thing. Come back down. Pick yourselves back up. And this time we're going to keep picking ourselves up so much that we roll back, come back up to that starting position. Maybe you can hover here as well. Let's do 3 of these. 2 and 3. Nice. Straighten your legs out in front, stretch over, sit up, roll all the way back down. Feels so nice. All right, from here, we are gonna go into our belly series. There's going to be 4 exercises and we're gonna go straight into each one. We're gonna start by rolling our head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat, bringing our right knee into our shoulder. Right hand is going to be on your right ankle, left hand's on your right knee. You're going to float your left leg up. You're going to switch legs, switch hands, so your outside hand is on your ankle. Switch again, switch again, switch, switch, switch. I want you to bring both knees in, both hands on your ankles. Your head, neck, and shoulders are still lifted up. You're going to straighten everything out, circle around, draw it back in. Out. Draw it back in. Inhale out. Exhale as you come in. Inhale out. Exhale, come in. Inhale out, exhale, come in. Here, we're gonna go into a tabletop position, lower our head, neck, and shoulders. Our legs are in a 90-degree angle, shins are parallel to the ground, arms are long. We're gonna drop our right toes to the ground, then our left toes to the ground. These are called toe taps. And I want you to think here about keeping this low back sinking into the mat the whole time. So as you come down, I don't want you to arch here. See how there's a bit of space? That's not what we're going for. We want to make sure things are fully, almost suction cupped in. Switch. If you want to go for a bit more challenge, you can try and switch in the air instead of switching up. Let's bring both legs up. And then for our final thing in our belly series, we're going to do both legs down to the ground, both legs up. Your toes do not have to tap all the way to the ground. The most important thing is keeping this low back on the mat. So we're lowering and lifting. Lowering, lifting, moving from our hips as opposed to our knees. We're not just dropping our legs like this. We are lengthening out from our hips. Back in. 3, 2, 1. Hug it all in. Oh, all right. Lengthen your legs out long in front of you. We're going to do another roll up. Reaching past our toes. You probably have so much more space already. Let's go ahead and lengthen our legs out to about mat width distance apart, and I want you to sit up nice and straight. Go ahead and put your hands on your shoulders. We're going to twist to the right, back to center, twist to the left, back to center, twist to the right. We're going to tip over so that left elbow comes to your left knee, back up, back to center. Tip so that your right elbow comes to your right knee, back up, center. Left elbow, left knee, right elbow, right knee. One more each side. Left elbow, left knee, right elbow, right knee. Really getting through our obliques here as we work on that twist. From here, let's roll over to our belly for a neck roll. I like to stack my elbows directly underneath my shoulders. Hands are long in front like an 11, and my toenails are pressing into the ground. I'm gonna look to the right, trace my collarbone with my chin, look to the left, center, look to the left, trace my collarbone, look to the right, center, right, trace the collarbone, look to the left, center. From here, I want you to go ahead and lay your head down. Your hands are going to make a little pillow. Your forehead is resting on top of your hands. You're going to raise your right leg, kick your bum 3 times, straighten it out, come down. Left leg, kick your bum 3 times, straighten it out, down. Right leg, straight, down. Left leg, straight, down. I'm going to lift both legs at the same time, bring them down. Both legs, bring them down. Both legs, hold it. And then you're going to kick like you're swimming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them together. Glue them like they're one long mermaid tail. Bring them down. Go ahead and push yourself back to a little bit of a child's pose. Stretching through that low back. We're going to come into a plank position from here. So again, shoulders, elbows, wrist, all in one long line. Step out to a plank. If this is too much, you're more than welcome, you're more than welcome to stay on your knees. But I'd love for you to challenge yourself into a plank because we will not be here for too long. We're going to hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Now we're going to do that same thing, but we're going to add a little bit of a stretching through our ankles. So we're going to be pressing ourselves forward and back, like flexing and pointing our toes. If you were on your knees for the first one, I'd love for you to try and have straight legs. If you're on straight legs, I'd love for you to try the little bit of rocking that we're going to do. So I'm going to step back out. We're going to press back, press forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press, pull, pull, pull. Bring your knees down to the mat. That is the first steps of leg pull front, which is an intermediate pose, but I know that we can get to it by the end of our 10-day little cycle that we're doing here. Let's flip on over to our bums, and we are gonna work on teaser prep. Teaser is one of the most quintessential Pilates exercises, so happy to start working towards it now. We're gonna start in that same position like when we were doing rolling like a ball, with our feet planted pretty close to our bum. And this time we're gonna hold on behind our thighs. And I want us to rock so far back that our feet just float up to that tabletop position that we had earlier. Rock it back down. That tabletop position is similar to what we were doing during our belly or ab series when we were doing our little toe taps. Same position that we're looking for here. So let's pivot back on our pelvis. This is coming almost like somebody's pushing you in the belly button so far back that your whole hips are rocking back together. Let's come back. So again, thinking about starting right here, this is where all of your movement begins. So pivoting your pelvis so much that your legs float up. You're holding on right underneath your thighs. Let's lengthen our right leg, bring it back. Lengthen our left leg, bring it back. Come back to seated. We're gonna do that one more time. Rolling back, lengthening our right leg, lengthen your left leg, holding on, bend your right, bend your left, reach for your toes, bend, straighten your right leg, bring it back. Straighten your left leg, bring it back. If you want to challenge yourself, you can straighten both legs, bring them back, and we are all done for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this first workout of 2025, and I can't wait to see you guys on the mat tomorrow. Bye.